The dark side of ivy. Learn the truth. English ivy has been used for many years all around the world due to its ability to grow in multiple areas and climates. It is most commonly used for ground cover and climbing vine. In more recent years, English ivy has been used for the purpose of controlling erosion. It is a luscious evergreen vine that climbs to great heights and spreads at rapid speeds. When mature, the vine develops berries that the birds first consume, then decimate the seeds, allowing the ivy to be spread over many areas. Due to its ability to grow under various conditions, English ivy can quickly grow out of control. As ground cover, the ivy completely covers the forest floor, which takes away the nutrients and sunlight needed for important ground and native plants. Additionally, as a climbing vine, the ivy suffocates the tree of its water and nutrients, causing the tree to grow weak and die. Furthermore, contrary to popular belief, the ivy plants prevent growth of native plants that would naturally hold down the soil. Because of this, more areas are susceptible to erosion.
I have a few questions for you regarding the ivy.
Okay.
When did you first start pulling ivy?
I started in October of this year. The coalition actually started last March, but I didn't find out about it until October, so I've been with them since then.
Okay, great. And did you know anything about ivy before you started?
I didn't. I really did not. But the more I read, the more I realized how destructive it is, because it is an invasive species, and it destroys our habitat. So the more I learned about it, the more I realized how important this project is. Because if we don't do something about the English ivy that is growing abundantly everywhere, it will just continue and cover who knows what. So it's important to start to do whatever you can.
Absolutely. Good. And then, have you found any benefits of pulling ivy that go beyond removing an invasive species?
Well, for myself personally, it's very good therapy. Not only just digging in the ground, but knowing that you're helping, the environment.
I have one last question.
Okay.
Could you recommend our viewers any tips for the next time that they want to have some ivy pulling fun?
Okay, tips. Let's see. Well, get together with a group. It's always more wonderful to be in a group and to have the camaraderie. And just the social aspect helps you to enjoy it, and you're really working more productively. It helps, us humans, we need that interaction with other people. And if we're striving for the same thing, then you will come back and want to do it again. So that's the main goal in our mission, is not only to do the ivy pool, but to bring people together as well.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My name's Margaret Stevens.
Okay, and you're an ivy puller?
That's right.
Okay. Can I ask you a few questions about pulling ivy?
Sure.
Okay. How did you first start pulling ivy?
I was aware that it was an invasive plant and a problem that after I retired a few years ago, I had more time to do it. So I guess I started in 2013 working in city parks with Parks Commission and volunteer groups.
Great.
Yeah.
If people want to get involved in pulling ivy and they want to pull out parks, do they need any special permission from the city or anything like that, or can they just go start pulling ivy?
They can always join a scheduled work party, contact Parks, or we have a blog and a Facebook page. Or if they want to do it on their own or in their small group, they can contact Parks, but Parks does need a waiver before you start working on in parks or other city-owned property.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. What is the best way for someone to get involved in pulling ivy?
This spring, we'll probably take a summer break and then we'll start up again in the fall. So if you live in the Salem area, just keep in touch with us on the Facebook page we have.
What's the Facebook page?
Salem No Ivy Coalition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one last question. Have you found any benefits of pulling ivy besides just removing an invasive species?
Oh, well, I've met some great people that have had the same concerns that I do about the environment. It's good for upper body strength. yeah, it's fun to be outdoors and doing something good for the whole community.
Great, thank you so much. I'm Colin.
I'm Brienne.
Nice to meet you.
With you.
I had a couple questions about pulling ivy since I saw you out here at the event. So, how did you first start pulling ivy?
This is actually the first time I've ever pulled ivy through the class that we're taking. Professor Coker is super enthusiastic about it and thought I'd volunteer and help pull some ivy.
Well, thank you for volunteering. Did you know anything about pulling ivy before the class, or anything about ivy at all?
I mean, I knew it was invasive to the area. Other than that, I couldn't really tell you much. But now I have a better understanding of not only is it just non-native, it's not good for the native plants around here, and it's really bad for the trees and can cause them to topple over if you don't take care of it. So,
Great, thank you.
you're welcome.
Enjoy pulling ivy.
I will.
This video is very important to me because I love the environment. And the environment needs trees. We need ground cover. Ground cover is very important to the environment, as you will learn throughout your life and in these future environmental crises that we're going to face. So pulling ivy is one way to help save the environment, and I encourage you to do so. And I hope that this video will help you with that. Thank you.
This video is important to me because it helps create awareness about the natural beauty of Salem, and it will help preserve these wonderful trees that we all love. This video is really important to me because I do care about the environment, and learning through Professor Coker's class about all the environmental problems that we're facing today has kind of been a downer, but having this group of people that are really invested in, helping our trees, our native plants by removing this invasive species is just a small thing that everybody can participate in, and it's really great to know that I can be involved in this now. So I really hope that this video helps you understand that you can also be involved, and I hope you act on that and then participate as much as possible.
There are multiple ways in which you can help prevent the growth of English ivy. The most effective, direct way that you can help is by applying manual control to the ivy plants, by clipping, sawing, or derooting the vines in the ground and on the trees. By completely removing the roots, the vine loses its ability to acquire nutrients and will stop growing. Additionally, a long-term method of preventing the growth and use of English ivy would be to share this video with others and spread the word about refraining from buying and planting ivy. Do your part.